set up. I'm not really sure what they did with it, but I guess we're going there anyway. It's a different area called Heroes Lane. Not sure what that's all about. But let's have a look at it anyway. Ah, I believe this is where the catacombs are by the looks of it. Okay. I'm back in. Is that a ghost horse? That's a ghost horse. Alright. What's up, ghost horse? How are you? Shall I put you out of your misery, ghost horse? Yes, you wanted to be put out of your misery. Ghost horse has now gone to rest in a better place. I'm a wonderful person. There's no question. Alright, well, I'm back in the game. I'm just waiting for an invite. In the meantime, I can have a look at all of this stuff. What is all of this nonsense? Special weapons artisan. Ooh, stuff. I have no idea what any of this is. Why is this? Oh, yeah, whatever it is. I assume these are probably items that you get within this dungeon. That would make sense. Put all the vendors out there, so all of the items I currently have are absolutely useless. These giant chicken things are amusing. I believe I made a comment on the Chocobo thing earlier. It was in a previous video. As I recall correctly. Well, you don't have to thank me for doing it on this server. There was only 2 choices, and that one sounded better. So, I went for that. Whee! Da-da-da-da. I love the fact that there's just this hyperspeed charge available. I'm still not really sure what 2 is supposed to do. I haven't quite figured out this stuff. Ah, apparently... Yep, you want to be rolling on Diego because apparently it has the least population. So if you guys want to actually start, Diego's the place to go. It would seem. Ah, I see. That actually does damage. Alright. Sup? I see how that works. Alright. Whee! Kill Ghost Horsey. I'm just helping them pass over to the other side. I'm a nice person like that. There's also Ghost Archer. Well, I'm currently just waiting for the GMs to get some things sorted out. Seems like a good idea, does it not? Yes, yes, yes. So, while we're waiting, why don't we do another giveaway? That sounds like a plan. Okay, let's do another giveaway. So, what do I have? Once again, this is for US and Canada only. There is no point in you submitting if you are not from US and Canada, because you ain't getting it. We need your address, and if it's not US or Canadian, then you just can't get the prize. So, please do not bother entering if you are not in the US and Canada. This is just the rules that have been put in place that I have to abide by. So, let's give away something else. The question is what? I'll have 2 other sets of items available for you. Let's have a look-see. Which to do? Which to do? We could do the gaming mice. That sounds like an idea. So, I have 5 Logitech G400 gaming mice. These are kind of cool. Really good mouse. Basically, it's a remake of the classic AK-47 mouse. That would be the Logitech MX500. So, we're going to give away 5 of those. Now, this one I'm going to do by Twitter. Incidentally, I believe we are in Epic Catacombs, so this is going to get pretty epic and crazy in a moment. So, we're going to do this by Twitter. And I simply need you to do one thing for me in order to enter the prize draw, and then I will pick 5 random people from the list. US only, thank you very much, or Canada. Oh, these guys are pretty resistant, aren't they? Yeah, good. Alright, so all I need you to do is tweet to me in a hashtag Angbadang. Yes, indeed. Tweet in the hashtag Angbadang. I don't believe the simple trash mob is taking so long to kill. Hashtag Angbadang. If you happen to be in US or Canada, tweet that at me over the next 2 minutes only. 2 minutes only. And I will pick 5 random winners from the selection of those who have tweeted Angbadang. It's twitter.com/Totalbiscuit. So, please, by all means, do that. So that is open to everybody, not just the subscribers, so go for it. We currently also seem to be lacking a healer, which is unfortunate. Hashtag Angbadang. That is spelled A-N-G-B-A-D-A-N-G. I would tell you to spam Jesse, but I'm not a horrible person like he is, so... It's just the way of it. Hashtag Angbadang. I'm not going to get you to do anything cheesy, like change your icon to a RaiderZ icon or whatever. Oh. Well, I got ported in, so I have no idea. So, I guess we're going outside. Then we can get the invite. 1 minute left on the contest. 1 minute left on the contest. Waiting for an invite to the GM group. And then we will attempt Epic Catacombs. We'll probably get our asses handed to us. About 30 seconds left on the contest, folks. 30 seconds left on the contest. What a freaking fire. Oh, no. We might try and do a second Q&A session before the end of this stream. Alright, cool. It's done. It is done. The spam has been received. I'm going to let it abate, and then I'm going to check who sent us. Oh, I've just got to log out quickly, sorry. Let's do that. There we go. Once again, we're kind of jury-rigging the system here, so it's a bit tricky. Time to find the spam. Good lord, that's a lot of spam. Okay. Okay, the first winner. You're gonna have to DM me. Yeah, I will. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow the winners on Twitter so that they can DM me so I can confirm their identity. The first winner, Sky the 1908. Sky the 1908, the first winner. Second winner will be Torun. That is Torun. Congratulations to Torun. He is the second winner of the Logitech G400 gaming mouse, as provided, of course, to you by Perfect World. What else do we have? Bear in mind, you're going to have to DM me on Twitter, and I'm going to follow you to make that happen. Next winner. That will be Raidon Max. That is Raidon Max. Congratulations, you win yourself a G400 gaming mouse. DM me with your information, please. The next winner. That will be Tech Blades. Congratulations to Tech Blades. You are the fourth winner of the Logitech G400 gaming mouse. And last but by no means least, we're going to give the last one to Mini Pancho 94. That is Mini Pancho 94. Congratulations, you win yourself a G400 gaming mouse. Once again, DM me your information via Twitter, and then you shall receive. So congratulations to you lot. Alright, I'm going to log back in. Looks like we're pretty much good to go. And we're going to try this epic dungeon. I thoroughly expect us to be absolutely destroyed here. This is the Epic Catacombs, which is considered to be a very, very hard thing indeed. So I'm told. I do have 2 more prizes to give away, the 2 keyboards. I'll be giving those away later in the show. Okay, I am back in. I'm just waiting for an invite to the group, and then we'll kick it off and see how hard this really is. I'm intrigued. I'm always intrigued to try hard content. Lord knows how it's going to turn out. At the moment, the game doesn't appear to have any kind of matchmaking system, so it seems like joining a guild is the smartest thing to do. I also want that guitar. No idea where that is, but I want it anyway. I am currently logged into the game, so I'm just waiting for an invite from the GM, and then we can get in. Ah, yep, that looks like that's a solid-looking invite. Yeah, I'll take that one. Awesome. Incidentally, information, interesting stuff. Matchmaker was just added to the Korean version, so we should be getting it momentarily. Yeah, we don't have to get the quest. I'm going to just be ported in by a GM, so it won't matter too much. Dang, indeed. Alright, I've been invited. I assume I'm going to be portaled into the instance. So I'm just going to hang around and wait. I do not accept your silly duel request. What the hell? Well, this is fairly standard, I guess. Random breakdancing out for no reason. Epic Catacomb of the Damned. We're still missing Pin. Where is Pin? There is Pin. Okay. This is not appropriate breakdancing material. Look at that. That's classic guitar. You don't breakdance to classic guitar. It's unacceptable. Let's roll. We could use a 5th member, I think, but I don't know who to bring, so... Whatever. Let's just do it. I would not recommend joining the Bunny Slayers Guild. That sounds like a silly name and clearly would be absolutely worthless for your purpose. Just FYI. I do not endorse the Bunny Slayer Guild. In fact, quite the opposite. Okay, so grab a lot of mobs, slam them around a little bit. Seems to be the best way to deal with this. Charge! Yes. Bring them into the mix. Because, hey, we can hit lots of things, and we should. Nice big cleaving attacks. Yeah. Have some of that. Have some of that. There also appears to be a reputation system of some description. I'm not sure how that really operates. Again, the game doesn't do a huge amount of things differently. It's, once again, yet another example of iterative MMO game design, but it is free to play, and it does have a good combat system, which is more than I can say for a lot of things. The whole craft everything idea is curious, but it seems to work out pretty well, because as a result, you don't have to worry about silly drop mechanics and whether or not something's gonna drop. You get the items. It's essentially one giant token system built into the game from the very start. That, and at the moment the shop system is actually entirely fair and doesn't seem to have a bunch of rubbish stuff in it at all, so it's pretty good. Hard to complain there. Perfect World being smart. I mean, to be fair, Perfect World's publishing a hell of a lot of MMOs, so it's not like they're new to this. Not at all. Just
this skill is not yet available.
Stop. Right, you know, screw it. This may be a way to stop the sticking. Smack. Wonderful, wonderful. Definitely do some music in dungeons, I feel. That's something that the game is lacking. You get boss music, but you don't get general dungeon music. It adds to the ambience. It would be nice to have that. But there currently isn't any. standard MMO problem of getting stuck in a corner and graphical spam being all over the place is certainly still occurring. How many more archers would we like to pull? Well, let's find out. Lots more archers. Come on. Come on. In you get. Spin! No, that was not the spin. That was actually the dodge button. That's not what we're looking for. Well, I think we can probably put madness on, actually. Get some bonuses for beating the crap out of people. And now we can go for the spin. Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I am very close to dying, so I may possibly have overdone it slightly. Let's pop that for a little bit of extra. I think I maybe need to be using more dodge moves here.
This skill is not yet available.
Yeah, I think I might have overdone. Oh, you can dodge and attack at the same time? Really? I'm not seeing that.
Your stamina is too low to use this
No,
skill.
I don't think you can, unless I'm doing this horribly wrong. And I'm dead. Okay, so that was silly, and I shouldn't have done it, as it turns out. Let's resurrect on the spot with a life stone, because I happen to have a lot of those, thankfully. That makes things a little bit easier. Spin! Those are things you can buy, so that's about as pay to win as this gets, I guess. But it does only work in PvE. It's actually really standard for a lot of games. They go for this whole, well, you know, you can buy the ability to revive and not waste a bunch of time. There we go.
This skill is not yet available.
Okay, you can, oh, you can attack while going backwards, apparently. If you can, I'm damned if I know how you do it. Oh, all that managed to do was disable my hotbar. Oh, not what I was looking to do. Alright, there we go. Nicely fixed. Yeah, so this is an epic dungeon. This is pretty much the hardest dungeon in the game at present. Obviously, the content updates kind of follow the Korean version. Ah, okay. If you're mid-swing, you can actually go like that. Yeah, I can see how that works. It's pretty smooth. Feels good. Is my madness on or off? Madness needs to be on. Since I've beaten the crap out of a lot of stuff, it seems like madness is a good thing to have while you're fighting a lot of dudes. You can gain a lot of stuff for doing so. There we go. Definitely takes an awful lot of work to make your way through here, but we are playing 4 people. We should be playing 5, and we don't have a sorcerer to help us out, so that's where a significant chunk of damage comes from. Something to consider. I know there were a bunch of people complaining earlier that the Berserker needed a buff. I'm not sure if they were just whiners or if they actually had a legitimate point. Difficult to say, really. Balance is a continuing problem with many games, and this one is only coming out tomorrow, so yeah, no doubt they'll have some issues. There have been a reasonably lengthy beta. I believe EU version might be in open beta at the moment, but I'm not sure. I went to the site and it says sign up to let you know when the beta is available, so I don't really know when the EU version is actually coming out. Obviously, since Perfect World just don't handle that, it's really not that relevant to them, so they may not even know the answer. Hard to say. I also really should just bind things in such a way that it makes sense. At the moment, I have stuff bound on 9, which is a key that I don't usually use. Out of the way. Not optimal. But this is my first attempt on a character like this, so it's to be expected. Alright, so Circuit's basically need a damage buff at the minute, apparently, according to some people.
This skill is not yet available.
I really should also be dodging more than I am.
This skill is not
As I
yet
pointed out
available.
earlier, there are actual moves that incorporate a dodge into them, so you can still attack without kind of having to roll all over the place like an idiot. So, 2 and 9 at the moment are my dodge skills. They have dodge effects, and then you can follow them up with the combo system. So you just essentially press the same button again to do the follow-up. I don't know if you custom combo your chains. I have to assume that you do. Right? That would make sense. So you create your rotation. You make... Oh, no. Don't pull... Oh, I am so sorry. That was not intentional. It happens every now and again. Right.
This skill is not yet available.
Yes, some definitely make an awful lot of sense. You can mix them up as you want. Alright, useful. Definitely useful to know. So after we've done some bosses and probably got horribly destroyed in this dungeon, I think what we might do is a little bit of PvP and possibly another Q&A session to round out the evening. There you go. Smack.
Your stamina is too low to use this skill.
Need more stamina. Also, all this Halloween candy. I have no idea what this is for, but some kind of weird event. It's a little late for that, I feel. I'm somewhere in the middle of the fireball spam. Yeah, have some of that.
This skill is not yet available.
I will absolutely suck in PvP. I've only just learned what a lot of these attacks actually do. But they're fun. I guess that's the main thing, and they all feel good. Ah, the broom mount. Alright. Well, I have the giant horsey mount, which I assume is better, so I'll stick with the giant black horsey mount. This dungeon, I have a feeling, is going to drag on for a while, by the looks of it. Which is to be expected. Got a lot of trash before the first boss there. It may just be because there's only 4 of us and we're not clearing it anywhere near as fast as we should be. It's probably got a lot to do with it. We are picking up a significant amount of loot in the process, however. So I shouldn't be complaining too much. Oh, Christ, really? Alright. Oh, done! Jesus! I think we might have overdone it slightly, folks. The spin did not get... Another and I can't use a stone. Yeah, I think we're about to wipe horribly. We may have overpulled slightly. Is that 20 minutes before the boss? Because that's a lot of freaking pulling. Oh, no, is that how long the dungeon is? Okay, that's fine. Well, I think we all just got horribly destroyed. Can I just run back into the fight? Maybe. Maybe if I knew which way I was going. Oh, let's go that way.
This skill cannot be used while moving.
Let's get the speed. It's okay, guys. We'll be fine. I'm coming. I was spinning to win as much as possible, but it turns out it did not, in fact, result in win. Is everyone dead yet? Are we still alive? I'm just going to follow the trail of the dead. A nice looking, if somewhat generic looking catacomb. They're still alive. How? It was. I don't know. That's anyone's guess. But they are living. Oh goddamn! Seriously? I think I might have annoyed them. Oh no! Well, I have a feeling this might be a little bit much for us. Just a bit. Are the GMs cheating? It looks like they might be. I have this funny feeling that they may be cheating. And that is to be expected. And I have now been debuffed with extreme fatigue. Not good. Oh well. Just checking the time. We're actually about done for time. So I said I'll be streaming for about 3 hours today. Just gonna let those folks know, but jeez, there's so many archers. Unpleasant. And this will take a great deal of time to do, since we have a group that's a little smaller than it should be. It is, of course, possible that the GMs have mad skills. It's just the lack of damage that I'm seeing being done to them does make me believe that they may be using leet hacks. I, on the other hand, do not have leet hacks. There's a distinct lack of leet hacks going on. There we go. Ow! You see how many elite hacks this is? Look at it. How are these guys not dying? I'm being obliterated.
This skill is not yet available.
Just die. Please. God. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we're gonna cap off the show with a little bit of PvP, I think. Little bit of PvP. I guess they're gonna teleport me outside. I hope so. I'm stealing all the orange sherbet before we leave. Ah, you click leave. Yes, of course. There we go. I'm such an idiot. Like, yeah, you know that big glowing red button in the top right? Yeah, that might work. Now what? So how does this PvP go down? There was a guild that wanted to fight us. Plate on with no magic resistance. Alright, is that how it's gonna be? Okay. That would be unfortunate. I do actually have a bunch of stuff that is very magic resistant indeed. I have another set, so... Where is he? Right, I'm over here. There you go. Alright, well if I'm gonna fight you, then I'm gonna put on my magic resistance. Thank you very much. This is not my magic resistance at all. No, I've got a bunch of magic resistance. My gear is full of it. It's fine. I don't know. Oh, there's the target. Okay. All right, there she is.
This skill is not
Well,
yet
she's not
available.
fighting me yet. Maybe she's just giving me a nice start. There you go. You can have some of that.
This skill is not yet available. This skill is not yet available. Your stamina is too low to use this skill.
That didn't go well, did it?
Your stamina is too low to use this skill.
I'm still taking significant
Your stamina
damage.
is too low to use this skill.
Dodge out of the way of that. Get a bit of speed. Yeah!